So we and J-Ag held it down last week.
Dude, we here. Man, we had it.
Yeah, man, I had some fatherly duties to take care of. You know, being a father come first. But I'm here.
Definitely.
I'm here.
Welcome back.
Yes.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
So we had a little dance break at the beginning. I'm kind of under the weather with the allergies, but my brother Shaw got me right with the music. So if y'all hear me, slurring and all that, I promise I'm gonna get it right. But episode 20. Thank you so much, man. Almost 25.
Boy.
Almost, man.
You got something special at the end to unveil to him, right?
Oh yeah, for sure. We gonna hold before we get all of that.
That's coming to the end, so hold your horses.
Before we get all of that, I am Jamar Lee. So many great, as I already said.
Yes, sir.
We in the building. So, she already jumped the gun, but before we reveal it to you, let's talk about the NFL.
All right, let's get to it.
So, we just saw, and I can't disagree, the top 3 for the MVP candidates.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about it? Who do you think will ultimately win? Well, let me tell the people who's the top 3. So we got Lamar, we got Russell Wilson, and then we got Watts.
Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. So who do you think?
That's hard, bro. Between the 3, I definitely agree. It's between those 3.
For sure. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Man. Damn, bro. I really don't know. I like all 3. This is so hard.
The crazy thing is, I was talking about Aaron Rodgers. How Aaron Rodgers is coming back to be Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
But I don't think I can actually predict the MVP until like playoff season, because it's so hard. All 3 of them are playing great.
Yeah,
Russell Wilson, his defense isn't up to par like it used to be, but he's still coming back from behind the win.
He got a lot of his old weapons.
Yeah,
there was no more Beast Mode, no more Doug Baldwin, no more Jimmy Graham.
Nope,
there's none of it. There's a whole new receiver core.
I'm happy for him, and he's still a comeback kid, and he's on the sideline pumping his team up. And Lamar, he's balling. He's starting to become the human joystick.
He's boy.
I was watching him. I'm like, man, is he really like?
Sick.
Is he really that good?
Them juice is nasty.
Because he would outrun DBs. I'm like, wait.
That's the 4. He might be 4-3, 4-2.
He might. But I'm like, man, he keep
nasty.
Going, and he can take a hit.
Exactly. Well, that's what made him so great, because he can avoid that, because he's so shifty, bro. Like, he don't take the hits like the Vic or RG3 and any of them, that got injury play like that. Like, he can avoid it.
Right.
So, and that was his thing, because he's not big, but he's just so crafty and shifty when he runs, and like you say, he knows to avoid the big hit. It's hard to stop that when you got that 4-3 speed and you got a cannon for an arm. And it's just hard, man.
And Deshaun, he's just balling. He having
balling. I mean, he's got Nuke, which definitely helps having DeAndre down there. But
he can go out and get anything.
That's what I'm saying. So,
but I think the thing that set him apart is he can read defense at a young age.
Oh, for sure.
And I'm not saying like Lamar can't, but Deshaun can actually. I'm impressed with how good he can read the defense, and he doesn't mind checking off to a second and third receiver.
Exactly.
So it's hard for me to say.
I don't know, man, because the way I try to think about it is, what if I remove each of those guys from their team?
Oh yeah.
But I'm just like, if I
remove them, all 3 of the teams, go down.
That's what I'm saying. But Baltimore, I can still. They're still at the top of the division to me, regardless, because the Bengals boo-boo, Pittsburgh boo-boo, Cleveland is boo-boo, Houston, I mean, Jacoby Brissett just went down, so Indy's not what it is. And Jacksonville playing all right, Watts is out, in their division, and Tennessee boo-boo. But then I just think if you take Russell out of that division with the Niners and the Rams,
it's over.
That's what I'm saying. So based off of that assumption, I may have to go with Russ.
The thing is, he makes that team look good.
He does, and that's the thing. Chris Carson is doing a hell of a job at the running back, but he's still, to me, same thing with Deshaun. They ain't got that running back. I mean, I guess you could say Lamar too, but
I don't know. It's hard.
It's hard.
I'm gonna wait till the middle. I'm gonna wait till the middle of the playoffs to cast my vote because I can't right now.
And to be honest, what was making it so hard is I just saw what Lamar did to New England.
Oh my goodness!
You know that defense was that New England defense was number one, number two in the league. So and he just
broke them apart.
So that's what's making it hard for me. So like I said, I agree with all three of those candidates. If I had to go in order, I think I'd go Russ, Lamar, Deshaun.
I don't disagree with that, but it's too close, really man.
It is hard,
it's
bro.
Too close.
I'm with you, man.
I'm gonna wait. I would love Russ to do it again, but it's just too close. It's too close for me anyway.
I think I agree with you, bro. I think, like I said, man, it's hard.
Yeah.
That was a hard decision for me.
So, NC2A football.
Yes, sir.
So we just got the new rankings. We got LSU 1, Bama 2, O State 3, Clemson 4, Penn State 5. Do you agree with that?
I agree with the top 5.
Yeah.
I am happy to see O State not number 1.
Yeah.
And I think we're going to see what happens this weekend when LSU play Bama.
Yeah.
If they was deservedly right to switch the two.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I think if either of those two, whoever loses, I still think they're going to be in the playoffs. One of those teams will be in the playoffs.
For sure.
Unfortunately, if Penn State, y'all got to beat the Buckeyes. If y'all don't, I think they are regardless.
Yeah, I agree. I'm glad that they move O State out of 1 because we get too arrogant.
Right.
Ohio teams, we see them implode, not explode, but implode internally when they're number 1 ranked. I don't disagree with Penn State being the 5. I want to see them against Minnesota. I can't wait.
It's going to be a match.
I like that LSU Bama. I think LSU might lose.
Is Tua playing? I don't know if they made a decision on that.
I don't know.
I didn't remember hearing.
I doubt that he would sit out on a big game like this. But I think LSU might lose. I would be surprised if they won. But that Minnesota team is... I like their defense. I think their offense is pretty good too. I have no complaints about the top 5. I just question if Penn State deserves it or not.
To be in the top 5?
To be in the top 5. Like, we have to see them actually play a team who has they did play a team who has solid defense. I don't know. I don't know what it is about me and Penn State.
Like I said, I don't agree with them, but they, in order to stay there in the top 4, top 5, they have to be Ohio State.
Yeah.
They have to be. Where Ohio State, I think they just have their reputation to, even if they do lose to Penn State, there's still a chance that they'll be in the top 4.
I think they're going to be in the top 4. With Penn State, I really want them to. I really wanted them to see who they are, because I don't think they ever. Well, this year, I don't think they have had to actually push the whole team. It was either, okay, we got to get the offense together, or okay, we got to get the defense together. I want their whole team to be decided.
I haven't honestly watched too much of Penn State this year, so I can't commentate too much on there. Yeah. I have watched a decent amount of Ohio State games, and the beating they put on, I thought Wisconsin was going to challenge them.
Oh man, I did too, but they just dragged.
They beat the crap out of them, boy. And that Wisconsin defense is number 1. They slowed down Jonathan Taylor, so the Ohio State, as much as I hate to admit, they legit.
Yeah.
But we'll see when it comes to tourney time.
For sure. So who do you think the top 4 will go into the tournament? As of right now, who do you think going?
LSU, Bama, O State. Gosh.
You just don't like Clemson.
Gosh. Man, it's not that I don't like them. It's just like I just hate saying the top 4 every single time. It's like it's those 4. So I wish I could put somebody, but I can't. I just can't. Like they're not having those signature wins like they should. Like they should be dominating teams, which as talented as they are, but they're just not. They're struggling, but they haven't lost yet.
Right.
So where did they lose?
No,
they haven't lost yet. But they just had these close games. Like I think it was the Syracuse games that still ring bells. And like they got saved that game, and it wasn't Trevor Lawrence that did it. It was his backup.
Yeah.
So
that's kind of how I feel about Penn State.
That's mine. Yeah.
So you think OSU, Bama, Ohio State, Clemson.
Yeah, not in that particular order from rank, but I think those are the top 4.
I agree. I think after, not this weekend, but next weekend, I think this bracket's, the rankings are going to be shooken up. Mm-hmm. Because you got O State playing Penn, then you got Penn playing Minnesota, then you got LSU. I think either way, LSU and Bama going to be there, whoever loses.
For sure.
I'm still shocked at that damn Oklahoma loss.
That's my sleeper to kind of sneak in.
Yeah.
Anybody can with one loss in their record.
Yeah.
I think it'll be Oklahoma.
It's just crazy.
They just got to keep winning.
Yeah, and it was all because of if you remember me saying that they don't have any actual playmakers on defense. And that's what did them for them.
So that's what can hurt you, man.
Yeah.
It's that one game.
So let's get to your subject. We were talking about it yesterday.
So NCAA college basketball is back. Started off with the Champions Classic, and also got to see some teams. So 3, I know, like you said, we talked about a little bit. What are you most looking forward to? This NCAA college basketball.
I can't tell you what I'm looking forward to because I don't know yet. I'm trying to hold off on watching NC2A basketball until March because I'm really, as freaking political and crappiness, I guess that's the best way to say it, the NBA is right now. I'm still interested in it because there's no one dominant team, and I love that. Because when Golden State had all the players, it was just like, okay, Golden State. But now there's only duos. Mm-hmm. I mean, you can add a solid 3 players to some teams.
Oh, sure.
But
definitely.
I want all my attention on basketball to go towards the NFL. And the second I start watching 2A, I know it's going to go there. And it sucks that I can't watch both of them. But there's just so many games on 2A that I would have to watch.
Oh yeah.
So I would love to be able to watch both of them, but until March, I can't.
So I'm excited to see some of these freshmen that I don't know if you saw Cole Anthony from North Carolina. Mm-hmm. Boy dropped 35, 34 in his debut. Mr. Wiseman up there with Memphis with Penny, you know.
Yep.
Penny Hardaway coaching the Tigers, and they actually recruiting class. That boy, that's a man child.
Do you think that Penny is going to be able to coach a championship team?
I really don't know because I don't know how Penny is as a coach, honestly.
Yeah.
And for him to have, this is a lot of talent. Like a lot of coaches don't get this much talent unless you're a Calipari or Coach K or Coach Izzo or Bill Self, one of these coaches, or Roy Williams, one of those upper echelon coaches. So with Penny having all this talent, I don't know how he's going to manage them, and I don't know if he can get him to that tier.
That's what I was thinking. I seen him on the sideline last year and the year prior, and I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about him coaching. Like, I'm not saying Penny was an adult player, and I'm not saying that he's not a leader. It's just different being a coach. And I see him on the side, and I'm just like, sometimes he comes to the game as the player, and I don't know if he's going to adjust that and transition. I don't think he's transitioning well as a coach.
And that's the thing. Sometimes I think you forget because he was such a talented player. Like you kind of forget that you actually need a coach for kids. You can't just teach them what you used to do because they don't have that type of
skill set.
Exactly.
And I don't get me wrong. I love Penny. I was
I did too.
But I just transition to being a coach is totally different.
Yeah, I'm not sure, man, but hopefully he does. Like you said, he's got a very talented crew, and to see another team get in that powerhouse, echelon would be pretty nice.
Right.
So I'm just looking forward to seeing these rookies. Like I said, Cole Anthony and Mr. Wiseman go at it. Fortunately, my Spartans lost to UK. They got this killer guard, Maxey dude. He dropped 32 on them boys. Quick. I'm not even a UK fan, but that boy got some skills, man. Yeah. So I'm just excited for the NCAA season, basketball season. I always get there in March. I get my bracket done. We'll get our bracket done. Then we'll see what happens there. And then, so if you don't mind, let's stay on the topic of NCAA basketball. I just want to shout out real quick Mr. Andrew Jones, who was diagnosed with leukemia last year. and was able to come back and drop 20 points in his debut, man. 29 minutes, man. So shout out to you, Mr. Andrew Jones. Keep fighting a good fight, man. Keep doing what you love. I know he said his most cherishable thing that he wanted to do was provide for his family, get to that next level. So I hope his dreams come true.
For sure.
That's all that going on.
There's no doubt that you can do it, dog.
Absolutely not, man. Absolutely not.
So I hit on it with the NBA. This load management BS.
Oh, boy.
I don't get it.
Already. We ain't even played 10 games yet. We ain't even, and it's not. Listen, dog.
It just pisses me off, right? Because I was waiting for the Clippers.
You playing tonight.
Somebody posted, I forgot what social media it was, but then somebody posted that he was scared of Giannis. And I'm just like, you know what? I can't be mad at that, because what was the reason for missing this big game? And I told you, I was like, man, I was excited for it because this is possibly the finals. And fuck, like, I'm mad. If you don't know, we talking about Kawhi Leonard.
I was gonna say, we ain't need to mention his name. Yeah, Kawhi, man, that was some bitch shit. But I'm kind of happy that you did that, because we got to see what your teammates was made of. Yeah. And they hung with the Bucks. They only lost for 5, 6, Harold stepped up huge, 30 plus points, and Lou did what Lou do. Lou scored. So that wasn't a question. Like, I was actually talking to our boy, shout out Jordan J. Walker, talking to him about it, and I was just like, this is what made me lose interest. Is what's making me lose interest. Is all this lower management stuff. Yeah. Like, we're here, because like we just talked about, we're here to see these duels, these stars play the game. And when you take them out, this is his second televised game, by the way, missing. This year alone. Like, when you take that out, it just lose some flair to it. Because I'm just like, as much as I love seeing, hard players play hard, like, I want to see Kawhi play against Giannis. Like, that was the appeal, to see if Giannis could get back at him from last year, from shutting them down. Yeah. So I'm not a fan of the load management. I think it's a move of bitch assness. I don't like it. Wish to get rid of it. But on the flip side, why are motherfuckers getting mad? And yes, I am cussing because this makes me mad. How you gonna get mad for playing a rookie who just signed a big contract for playing 41 minutes, and he needs the experience in the game, and he is arguably the best player on their team already? How are you gonna get mad at that?
I don't understand, man.
Not you in particular, but some of the analysts.
I'm sitting here watching, like, man, who the fuck cares? Let this man ball. Like, I'm sitting here listening to commentators like, yeah, he needs you in red and he doing what's right for his team. Who cares, man? Normally, you only missed a game when you were actually hurt. Within the last 2-3 years, this load management just got fucking ridiculous.
Exactly.
And I'm just like, okay, I understand that you need a break, but why don't you break when you playing a team that you automatically know you're gonna dominate? Like Cleveland or Memphis. Well, Memphis. I'll put Memphis in there.
They alright. I mean, they not up there with
the top
Clippers
5, 6,
or the Lakers and them.
Like,
yeah.
You play them at least twice a year. That's when you rest. Mm-hmm. And I would hate to say it, but
he could have rested tonight.
Yeah,
Portland ain't doing that good. Shit. Yeah, they're not doing that good. So
I mean, who? Dame,
McCollum struggling. Hassan, I ain't heard Hassan's name
at all. So I'm just like, man, there's teams that you can absolutely rest on. I mean, G State.
Yeah.
Like, it's just
I can't stand him, man.
And I be trying to take up for Kawhi Leonard, like, man, he is the best player, but when they keep pulling this bullshit,
he still is. Don't get. I mean, he's obviously. I mean, people got mad at LeBron for doing it. I mean, he's doing. Look, Kawhi is doing it, but that don't take away from his game at all.
It doesn't take away.
It takes away from his competitiveness.
Yeah, it takes away from his competitiveness, not his greatness.
Right.
But it's just like
like I said, we come from that age where we used to like the people with the Kobe playing with the one arm, with the Jordan flu game, things like that. We used to that type of competitive spirit, or even today, Russell Westbrook. Russell Wilson, shit. Yeah, Russell Westbrook saying, I have no friends when we on the court.
Right.
That's the type of mentality that I have. Like, we playing against each other, we friends
off the court.
Right.
But once that ball
lands, we're not friends.
And I just don't understand, because it's like, even if you only play for 2 quarters,
right?
So you play for 2 quarters. Load management.
I don't like it.
And what's gonna happen when PG-13 come back and you're not carrying a whole load to manage? You don't have the whole load to manage.
That's when I thought he should have went on this load management when PG come back.
But
at least had one of them in there.
But he's not the one managing the load by himself.
He's not.
And what the fuck is the definition of load management? Does that just mean that you stressed? Like I can. Anyway, let's move on.
Maybe he need to cut his braids. I don't know.
So AD, we have, when he signed, we were trying to predict how long he was going to stay.
So he said he's a free agent next year.
Yeah.
He ain't really thought about it, but he said he's going to take it a season at a time.
So do you think he's going to stay with LeBron and the Lakers?
I don't know. I really can't tell at this point. LeBron been a beast in the past 3 games.
Yeah, for sure.
LeBron, it's another one of those. I think it's too early to tell for it.
For sure.
If the Lakers can get AD some more pieces,
I think they just need one more piece.
Tell him, if they can get one more young piece, to like coincide to help when LeBron does exit, I think he'll stay.
Yeah.
But I think he has to see it first.
Yeah.
At this current point, I don't think he would. Mm-hmm. Just because I don't think he sees a future there. Because LeBron, like I said, maybe has 2-3 more years left.
I think he has 4,
or maybe more. And but we'll see when he gets added to that.
For sure. I don't disagree with your point. I do think that AD I don't know. I think it's just too. I'm gonna stick with it's too early to tell. I could see AD going to other places. I don't want to say that he can't fit anywhere, but he can fit anywhere in the league.
So,
but I think it's just too early to tell. I think they're still in that honeymoon stage.
Mm-hmm.
So we would definitely have to wait. And even if he takes it year by year, only certain players can play with LeBron, as we can see.
Yeah.
So I think if they get I also agree with you, if they get like a quality 3rd-year player, even a 4th-year player,
yeah.
I think they'll be.
I think that'll coax him. I think a little bit to stay. The LA life, plus he'll get money out there
for sure. I think the sky's the limit for Showtime Lakers, but they need a quality point. I know people saying LeBron gonna play point. I think he should go to 2, or stay at the 3. But if they get a quality point who doesn't mind switching between the 1 and 2 position, I think that would coax him to
stay. Like I told everybody this year, I think them not having Rondo is hurting them.
Oh, for sure.
So, but I think once he comes back, I think you'll see him kick it to the next gear for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I don't disagree.
We'll see, man. Yeah. Can't wait. So staying with LeBron.
Yeah.
We're gonna mix it up to the pop culture entertainment section. So he just been on the news, his promise school, what he's done for the community of Cleveland.
Sure.
He's now went on record saying he's gonna provide housing for those students in need. So damn, shout out LeBron, like that's big. I'm glad you're doing stuff like that. I wish more people would follow suit. Maybe people have. I just haven't heard about it because it's not LeBron, but I think that's huge, man.
I cannot knock him because that's what's in my proposal. Everything that LeBron's doing is in my proposal. So I'm happy. I mean, at least that way, when I do it, it won't be shut down.
Right.
Because this is the exact same thing that I wanted to do for my nonprofit.
Nice.
So at least with LeBron breaking in and breaking that mold and saying, hey, we're going to provide. Don't care what you say, don't care what your studies say, but this is what's needed.
Well, absolutely.
Thank you. because now it's going to be easier for me.
Exactly. I think he done setting the trend.
Yeah.
So hopefully, pop culture.
Oh man.
Drake and Kylie, I heard was the next romance for Miss Kylie. I don't even know what to think about that, man.
I really don't care.
I don't care.
But what I do care about is how Tyga feel. Like, if I had to say I care about it, if I have to say I care about it, the only thing I care about is what Tyga has to say.
And we covered this last week, so I guess I could ask you, since does that violate bro code?
Who, they ain't boys?
I thought they was boys at one point. When
they was on the same label.
That's what I was asking.
They just beefed. They beefed. Once Tyga left Young Money, Drake put out a diss track. Tyga never responded fully. He probably took a couple jabs. I would agree with a couple jabs, but he never ever came out and put out a diss track. But they ain't no bro code.
I guess. Is there really a bro code though when you get in the game like that?
Not now.
That's what I was gonna say. Like it just seems like everybody just switching and swapping for real.
I remember. I mean,
Diddy got with his own son, girl.
Yeah, like I remember you had to ask permission. Like
that's what I was saying. Like because I don't think this now. I don't think this.
Like I remember asking Courtney for permission to even like talk. Like it wasn't like, oh, I'm about to date XYZ. It was just like, she is dope, like, and she coming on strong. Corey's like, oh fuck, but I don't think that there's a bro code now.
And that just go. You just saying period or?
I don't period.
Okay.
I mean, there probably is amongst us, like our generation, but this new generation, it's very hard to believe because they just trading and
swapping and switching this game. That's why I proposed that last week. I was like, I don't know, bro.
Yeah, we'll see. I doubt that there's a bro code. This is, like I said, I can care less about any of the Kardashians because the one that I thought was beautiful done lost weight and looked like a damn. Anyway,
Miss Courtney.
Yeah, no, not Courtney. Chloe,
Lamar girl.
Yeah, but this was before she got with Lamar.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I thought Chloe was the baddest one for a hot minute, and then she got with. It was like right around the time when she was with the game, and then when she went with Lamar, I was like, what the fuck? But that's what makes the Kardashians the Kardashians. We talk about them no matter what. I don't talk about them. Well, shit, I guess I just did. Never mind.
You got you on tape.
You got me on tape.
Like the Kardashians. Oh man.
Oh, okay.
So let's get to a little dad. It's a little dad life, husband life talk, man. So we both have daughters. Is there, and I know a lot of dads out there, is there a age that you would say is good when a daughter can date, if at all?
All right, so I hate thinking about this, and especially today. So I finally watched The Good Boys, right? And there's this light skin.
That's the knock, by the way. My wife she's supposed to knock when we get to the hour limit, but what she don't know is we didn't start recording for a little bit after. So y'all gonna hear that a little bit.
Yeah.
So be patient. If y'all hear that, that's my son acting a fool. So we are indeed in dad life as we record and as we talk to y'all. So I apologize. My bad. You said you watched The Good Boys.
So I finally watched The Good Boys, and there was this light-skinned girl in the movie. She looked dead on how Anastasia would look at her age. And they were playing Spin the Bottle in the basement. And I looked at my old lady and I said, as soon as Anastasia gets home, I'm whooping her ass. Right? Now, as a father, I hate the thought of my daughter kissing and dancing and being affectionate towards a boy or a girl, whoever she chooses. I just hate the fact, right? However, it's going to come. It's inevitable.
Making me sad just hearing this.
But that's my nose running. But I would say a good age. Like, I don't even want my son to date. But I think a good age would probably be nowadays, because there's so much shit going on. I would say 13, 14. Like, but it has to be a group date. 13, 14. It has to be a group and at least 2 parents present. Now, 16, 17, okay, it's still a group. 18, you can go out by yourself. But that's just my fear of society today.
So my take on this, let me get up in the camera. I gotta get something. So when that time comes, you know, yes, I will have one of these at that time. It's gonna be like this, but it's not gonna be this. So when my baby girl is able to date, my ideal age will be 16.
Yeah.
For her, my son, you know, I'm gonna set the same standard for him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hate that time, but I know it's gonna come time. I agree with you. I want it to be parental supervision or a group date amongst friends that I trust.
For sure.
I deem trustworthy. Those are my qualifications, and I even hate talking to her about it. And I want to keep pressing this trigger every time I talk about it. But I want to make that noise. But just so you know, whoever watching this, I will be answering the door just like Bad Boys 2. And because I know this is going to be old, go watch Bad Boys 2. Go to that scene where Reggie comes to the door. You're going to see what I'm talking about.
Well, I guess we're both in the same boat, because TK watch over Braylon. And even though Cam's younger than Stasia, he still acts like a big brother. So I doubt, like, I think that's going to be the first, like, initiation, like, I don't like him. And Cam gonna be bigger than Stasia. And Cam probably gonna be bigger than any of Stasia's quote-unquote matches or whatever. So you got to get past him first. And I think it's the same way with TK. Like, Cam don't want nobody touching his sister, and I'm pretty sure TK the same way. So I if you make it past Cam, that means you okay. But you still got to deal with me.
I was gonna say, you still got
to come see me.
Big old dad, old man. So going on to that, man. So just talking about our kids. I used to have a bunch of toys growing up, but there was a couple toys that I had, like, to this day, I wish I still had them.
Yeah.
So if you could, which toy, if you could think of one from your childhood, would you have loved for your child to have?
I didn't really have that many toys. I wouldn't say toys. I would love to have. I would say I want my kid to have the freedom of being able to go outside and experience the things that we were able to experience. Because nowadays you can't see your kid outside.
Right.
But I think if I had to pick something that I had as a child that I want my kids to have, is that experience of being able to go out with neighborhood kids and not have to worry about anything.
I got you.
And it's just it's so unheard of nowadays with all this crazy shit going around.
Oh, sure.
But I think that would be, because I can't remember any toy that I loved because I didn't have that many toys. But that experience is what I would like to share.
So mine would be, you gonna probably laugh at me, but it was the dragon flute from the Power Rangers, the Green Rangers.
Oh, yeah, the dagger. Yeah, the white ranger. I mean, no, you're right. It was the Green Ranger. Yeah.
So I used to have that, and it used to make the noises when you press on it or whatever. And my main thing like that is just because when I had that, I went into creative mode. Like, I don't know if you've seen Boss Baby.
Yeah.
But I can't think of the older kid's name, but like his creativity.
Yeah.
That's what I used to do. I used to think like, man, like this Dragonzord about to pop up. We about to start whooping shit.
About to fucking shit up. Yeah.
So we used to do that. I used to do that with my friends. Just go out play Power Rangers, some of the Zords and things like that. So it was just the whole creativity factor for my kids and things like that. Just for them to have that, I think would be dope, and for them to be like, oh, this is cool. Where now I just think they'd be like, oh, I could get that on my phone. Like, so they don't have that imagination type that we used to have. So I guess that would be the toy that I would like to give to them.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
So I know this comes up with us kind of, and we're going to dive into husband life a little.
I see the question. I don't even
if you want, I'll go first. So between my wife and I, who gets to go out more, and I guess why. So I of course I get to go out more than my wife a little bit, even though that's not that much. And a lot of times I don't like to go out nowadays. If I do, it's just to get together with the boys, go to the go grab some food and watch the games or something. It's not like go out at night or something.
For sure.
I do like my guy trips too. I do like doing those.
Are we doing one this year? Or next year?
This year? Yeah. I don't know, bro. I really don't know. I haven't heard of anything, so we'll see. But so I think it would be me. I think just because I try to make time for it. Because like I need to hang out with my boys, my family. As I tell my wife all the time, my friends are my family. So I need to hang out with my family. Whereas her, I know she doesn't have as many friends as I do, and her friends are all have kids and married whatnot too. So they often get left home with the kids.
For sure.
So for her, she doesn't have as many friends, but I do try to talk her into trying to go out as much as she can.
Yeah.
Or reaching out to friends and saying, hey, like it's okay for you to reach out and go out with them if you want to. So this hasn't been like we don't really get into it that much as long as I make sure she's good for the day with the kids. So that's my advice to y'all husbands: make sure your wife is good. If y'all got kids, prior to that day, do what you can to help her in the house, to make sure she's cool to get out. So answer my question: I get out the most, she doesn't get out as much as I do.
I don't do anything. I'm pretty sure you know that. This is me going out. With that being said, as of late, I think my wife has been the one going out more, even involving friends. Like I can't think about the last time. I don't even think I went out that much this summer. The last time I went out was St. Patrick's Day. Matter of fact.
Did I go?
Nah, it was like a day party. That was the last time I went out. My wife has been going out, and I can't bitch about it because honestly, if I wanted to go out, I could, but I just.
A lot of times, I'd rather just kick it at home, be with the kids, or be at home.
My old lady, she has work friends that have parties, and anyway.
Off camera.
Yeah, off camera. But she definitely is the one that can go out more so than I can.
I got you. Okay. Any advice to those husbands or wives like?
Don't think every marriage is the same. You gotta find something that works for you and your old lady or your wife or your girlfriend, because if you go based off what your parents did or what her parents did or what your brother's doing or your uncle, that's not gonna work.
And that's my thing is I want her to create memories with her friends. Because, when we get older, that's all we're going to have is those memories. So I don't want the only memories that she has is like, oh, I was at home with the kids 24/7.
Right.
Now you need to go out with your girls, create your own memories, do your own stupid stuff that you might not remember or you do remember.
For sure.
Or not, just have a good time and say, you remember that time? Like, to me, that's what it's about.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I just, like I said, I wish that I had something to do, but sometimes, even when Chaz and Dylan are doing something, it's like, I don't fucking want to deal with drunk people. So,
I got you.
But
so let's go ahead and break the news, man.
I'm gonna let you do it.
So we've been talking about this for some time, but now it's finally coming to fruition. Fruition?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think it's fruition.
One of the two. We're gonna check it out. We'll check it out. But anyways, Our podcast is coming. It should be available next week.
Yes.
At least by next Sunday. Give us till next Sunday to get us, not this Sunday, but next Sunday to get us up and running. We will let y'all know on which different medias that we will be on, different stream links. Right now, I do know the one for sure would be Spotify, and Anchor,
and iTunes.
And iTunes. Those will be the 3 outlets for sure. So please tune in for that. Look out for us when we do advertise it. We advertise it on all our social media.
For sure.
So look out for that.
And especially hit us up if you guys want us to sponsor. I guess we can do that on the show. I don't see why not.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely going to show some love to a couple homegrown and entrepreneurs.
Definitely.
So
same here, and also this will make it easier for us to get in touch with y'all to get in touch with us.
Yes.
Because we won't have to be live on air recording. We can just be right on, live when we get y'all to come in, chime right on in.
Yes.
So I guess we just gonna wrap up the show after that, man.
Let's get it.
So let's do it. So let's start off with what you looking at.
Oh, what I'm looking at.
You want me to start off?
No, I got it. I'm looking at trying to cure this damn allergies. I'm for real, man. This
change the weather for the birds,
man. I don't know why I'm in Cincinnati. I don't even like the cold. Like, I guess because this is my home city, but like I want to leave. Go somewhere where there's humidity in the air.
Right.
It doesn't go below 50, and I can ride my motorcycle all the fucking time. Like, I got so many offers to go to Atlanta. Somebody wants me to go to Bama. Oh, I gotta talk to you about that. Another person wants me to go to Bama. I don't want to go to Florida. I'm scared to go to Florida, but I want to go to Cal. Man, why am I here?
Cali's nice, man.
But I'm looking at trying to get rid of these allergies, man. I don't know, and I'm wondering how in the hell Phillip Rivers got 8 kids. Did
you know that he don't cuss? He does not cuss.
What?
Yeah, he says dag dabbit or something like that.
Well, them dang on kids he got in the house.
He don't cuss. Even in football, he don't cuss. They did it was either 20 for 20. They did an interview with him. He does not cuss. LT vouches for that. Darren Sproles, Michael Turner, anybody. He does not cuss.
All them kids, that's some willpower right there.
Oh, bro, yeah.
I got 2 at home, man.
Yeah, he don't. So speaking about kids, so what I'm looking at, I don't know if you saw the video of that mama that went to the school.
Oh, kid man. That brought me back, boy.
It took him out and just started whooping him with the belt.
That took me back to my childhood.
I was like, oh, Lord, like, don't put that out there. Like, take that camera off that woman. Like, they don't need to see this.
Let me put this in subtitles. Because it's crazy. So, that's how I was brought up with my mom. I don't know if that's how you were brought up. But in today's culture, that's not allowed.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, you know, that was ASAP.
Yeah, like,
gonna go to jail.
You can't do that.
You can't.
Not in today's society. Like, that's considered child abuse. But I disagree with how she did it. I do not disagree with her whipping her son.
Oh no, not at all.
Because
not at all.
A lot of people send their kids to school and expect the school to raise their kid. Like, no, sweetheart. Hold up, partner. Like, this is your son. We didn't ask you to have this kid. Like, and I think that's where the intent is split. Now, I'm not saying that she was wrong for being her kid, but the manner in which she did it, like, that camera should not have been on.
Yeah, I would be cussing at her. I'd be whooping her friend after.
Oh yeah.
Or her friend better be on with bail money. I was just thinking, like, she made a good point. She was like, that teacher does not have to come in here every day and deal with these acting up kids. Yeah. Because that was a reflection on her. So her son was not gonna make her look like that. But like I said, I don't disagree with her giving them a whooping. But in today's society, you can't do that in public. Yeah, absolutely.
But I do like the fact that you understand the sensitivity of the situation, because teachers don't have to do that.
Oh, that's exactly.
That's why we got a whole bunch of crappy teachers.
The way after she got them cuss words out and saying it's gonna be me and you when we get home.
Yeah.
She did come to that realization, and I was just like, she's absolutely right. Yeah. It's not the teacher's job to be raising these kids.
I don't like the fact that she was calling him a nigga in front of the white teacher. Mm-hmm. But the mindset was great. The execution is what I have a problem with. Yeah. So good job. Do better executing if you're not in jail.
Nah, I saw the mugshot. She
in jail.
I mean, she may be out by now, but at some point she was in jail.
As someone who deal with kids, man, that's so touch and go. Because I would love for parents to do that. Not the video part. Not the video part. But to take responsibility and saying, you my son, I'm supposed to raise you. This is not how you act. I don't give a fuck what these kids are doing. This is not how you act. I love that.
Right.
Like, and I don't agree with the punishment, but you do need to spare the rod. Like you shouldn't spare the rod when it comes to these kids. And that's why they're going up so disrespectful. So I agree to a point of whooping your kid, but that was a wee bit much. But that's how I got whooped. That's how it didn't matter. It's going down.
I would have got it when I got home, or when my mom would have got there, she would have took me to the restroom or something.
Yeah.
And where nobody else is, just me and her.
Oh nah, it was public for me.
So it would have got that mainly because somebody would do some goofy stuff, recorded or somebody would get it. So it would happen like that. But yeah, I'm guessing that kid. I hope you learned your lesson, young man.
But see, he gonna get into the system, and they gonna treat him like he a golden child, and he's gonna end up worse. I would much rather raise my son, raise my daughter, raise whoever in the comforts of my home than let the system do it. Because all they're gonna do is ruin him, ruin them, and send them back. Anyway, don't get me started. Hall pass. Ronnie
Rose, IG model, Golden State fan. That's how she was the one. I don't know if you heard, but she was the one when Golden State started rising and Steph Curry. She was the one that made winky eyes at Steph.
Yeah.
I thought she was having an affair with.
Yeah.
So Ronnie Rose.
Was she actually in the affair? Oh, okay. But yeah, she is bad. She is bad. She was the one standing in the middle of the crowd. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she is bad. Now, mine, I have to, man, because you just showed me them dang on pictures, and I didn't want to see the. Oh, I did want to see. I did want to see the pictures. I can't lie. I did want to see the pictures. Sorry, Demi, I invaded your privacy.
I'm not.
I didn't invade your privacy, but I invaded your privacy.
You put your privacy out there.
But Demi Lovato, man, she's
beautiful.
Yeah,
beautiful.
Don't need makeup.
Don't.
Nice body.
Mm-hmm. Talented, beautiful soul.
Yeah. I think she has good characteristics besides the drugs, but I think that's just from her growing up as a kid star.
That's just
But Demi Lovato, man, I don't. Anyway, thank you so much for joining. I can't say what I want to say because we're on camera. I don't want evidence. Thank you for bearing with me. Last week I wasn't here, and this week I'm sick, but I'm still trying to hold it down. My brother Sovi.
You got it. We got you, bro.
I love you, brother. Thank you so much, man. Again, be on the lookout for the podcast. Sovi is taking great lengths to get this ready. I'm so proud. I'm so honored to be partners with this gentleman.
We got it.
And this frontier.
We got it. I appreciate it.
Yeah. So, thank you so much. If you are not following us on any social media platform, make sure you do at mixitup.513. Again, it's anything / was it farmers only / mixitup513.
Match MySpace.
Match Yo Mama /
Black Planet.
Oh man, I forgot about Black.
Do you
know that there's an app Dylan told me about called Soul Swipe? That sounds dangerous.
Soul Swipe.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a app where you meet Black African Americans, whatever. And It's called Soul Swipe. Like, I'm like, bro, why would you get an app called Soul? He's like, man, they be bitches on there. But make sure you subscribe to our YouTube, Mix Space It Up 513. We got where you get the full content. Man, we got some crazy friends, bro. Soul Swipe. And
you want to hear more about Soul Swipe, please shoot us an email to @513mixitup@gmail.com, and we'll try to get some more info for you on about it.
I promise people think that we're misogynistic just because we...
I mean, I don't blame you, but at the same time, we not. We not. But if you, I don't blame you.
I can't speak for Dylan.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I can't speak. I can speak for us.
Yeah,
but
we not. But we come across like
yeah,
we not.
We're not. We have daughters. We just love women, but we should respect them. And
absolutely.
We have one significant other.
Yes, so. Definitely.
But thank you so much. We love you. Peace.
Peace.